How's it going, guys? First and foremost, before we start the video, remember for Final Fantasy, the best place to get your singles and your sealed is at glitchxcity. Now let's get into the video. So today we're showcasing the Cloud
versus Sephiroth.
The Cloud versus Sephiroth double starter deck.
Yeah, you get two. So we're going to be demonstrating the Cloud version first.
Yeah.
So Lucas is going to be showing the first part of it. We're going to be showing what you get without the starters first, and then the starters will be featured at the last point. So we're going to be starting with, we're going to be doing elemental versions of on each section, just to show like what the deck provides for that element. And then at the end, we're going to be showing separately what you get as the starter decks, and we're going to explain what the starter deck cards does. With these, we're just going to demonstrate it like, okay, this is what it is. You can read it on your own time, because these are just basically reprints from Opus 10 and below. So Lucas,
alright,
might as well demonstrate.
Yeah, let's hop into it.
So this is what the deck that Lucas is going to be playing against me. It's already sleeved, so I already had it for a while. Sorry, I didn't have the content box.
Yeah. We've got 3 Zacks. We're starting with the forwards. Got 3 Zacks. So when Zack or a fire forward enters the field, choose one forward your opponent controls, deal it 2,000 damage. When Zack or a category 7 forward enters the field, choose one forward, deal it 2,000 damage. So it's
really good.
It has an ETB, and it has an ETB for every other Final Fantasy 7 card. Yeah. I imagine this is a Final Fantasy 7 deck. Like, so everything has an effect.
So you basically be pinging for days.
Yeah. All right. Then we got 3 copies of Red 8 or Red Zai.
Actually, wait. Put that on the side. That's actually I started that card in my error.
My bad. All right. So we got Soldier. We got 3 copies of Soldier third class. So he's a fire forward. First strike. When Soldier third class enters the field, you may search for one card named Soldier third class. Add it to your hand. So he tutors himself, and with Zack, he pings.
It's a good combo, right?
2 for 1. Next up, we got the lovely Tifa. We got 3 copies of Tifa, who's a fire forward martial artist. She has haste, so she can attack or use abilities as soon as she enters the field, and she only costs 2. So really easy pings with Zack. Next up, we're going to be entering the the fire backups. We've got 3 copies of Sage. So when Sage enters the field, choose a forward and gains haste.
Double player.
Yeah. So we've got 2 copies of Black Mage. Pay a red and tap himself. Put Red Mage into the break zone. Choose a forward and deal it 4,000 damage. So it can synergize with Zack if you play low cost fire forwards. You can just pew 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 and shoot the shit out of people. Now we got 3 copies of Red Mage. Pay a red, tap 1 and tap itself. Choose a forward and it cannot block this turn. Damage is a huge thing in Final Fantasy, and stopping your opponent from blocking, especially if he has like one big guy out, makes it so that he's just taking 1,000,000 damage. We'll go over the summons now. Summons are kind of like instant speed spells. So we got 3 copies of Phoenix. Phoenix is a 4-cost summon. Choose up to 1 forward of 2 or less in your break zone and play it. So basically play Tifa and deal 2,000 damage to all enemy forwards. Next up, we've got the Earth, right?
Yeah.
We got the Earth forwards. Vincent. He's a 5-drop EX burst. When he enters the field, search a card named Vincent and add it to your hand. So you can search himself. He can search himself or any variant of himself. And he's got Gillian Beast. So if you discard himself from his hand, if you discard another copy from your hand and you pay an Earth, Vincent gains 4k power until the end of the turn. So he becomes an 11k beater. It's kind of strong. Then we got Marlene. Marlene's EX burst is ETB. Search Aerith. Search Aerith, Cloud, Tifa, or Barrett. What the fuck? I basically tutored the entire deck. That's nutty.
Alright.
That's pretty nutty. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna see the starter deck cards are pretty strong.
Okay, yeah, sorry. We're into the Earth backups now. So we got Miner. When Miner enters the field, you choose a backup from your break zone. Add it to your drop. You add it to your hand. So you can basically, isn't there a backup that kills itself?
Yeah, when you craft it.
Yeah, okay, so you can basically recycle Black Mage. That's not bad. It's kind of like a 2-for-1 special. We've got 2 wedges. 1 wedge enters the field. You may search 1 avalanche. 1 avalanche operative forward and add it to your hand. We saw avalanche cards?
You'll see.
Okay. I guess I haven't seen. There we go. Alright, so we got Jesse, a 2-drop Earth backup, avalanche operative. The cost required to play your Cloud or Barrettes is reduced by 1, and do they stack? No, you can only have 1 on the field, right?
Yeah, you only have 1. But it's still, reducing by 1 is still pretty.
Yeah. And then we got Titan! The EX Burst, so you 5-drop EX Burst Titan. He's a summon.
It's Titan, not Titan.
Let's say Titan. I will say Titan. If I get hates on the video for it, yeah, it's fine. Choose 1 forward you control and 1 forward your opponent controls. The former gains 2,000. Then the former deals damage equal to its power to the latter. So, okay, so I choose Zach. Zach goes to 10k. Zach deals 10k to something.
Yep. Most likely with second.
Yep. Alright, next up.
So these are the starter deck cards. They're in no specific order, but...
Alright.
So remember you saw the Vincent? Well, this is your second.
Alright, so we got Gunslinger, Earth Forward, Vincent. He's a 3-drop this time. He's got Def Gigas, which is you discard a copy of himself when he's on the field. Until the end of the turn, Vincent gains 1k power first strike, and when he attacks, you dull a forward. You choose a dull forward of 4 or less, and you break it. And then he's got damage 5, so an ability that can be activated when you're at 5 damage. It's called Chaos. So you discard himself, he gains 3,000 power first strike, and when he attacks, you choose a character and you break it, which means you can pop energies. The backups?
No, it just says forward, right?
No, choose a character.
Oh, wow, yeah.
This effect does not end at the end of the turn. Wow, it's permanent.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't end. The first one stops because it says until the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Wow. You're like, yeah, I'm strong. Bye.
Next we got 3 sexy clouds on the motorcycle. So he's our Earth Forward soldier, cost 2. So you tap himself, put a FF7 into the break zone. Search for 1 forward that costs 1 CP more than the forward you put into the break zone, and play it onto the field. So you can kill Cloud to play Vincent.
Yeah, but I think you only can play it on your turn. Yeah, during your main phase.
Yeah, during your main phase, of course. Be broken. Fine. Then we got Barrett. We got the man of the fucking hour. He's gonna shoot you up so hard it ain't even gonna be funny. He's our secondary avalanche operative for Wedge. He's got EX Burst. When he enters the field, you choose a forward. Deal it 1,000 damage for each Final Fantasy VII character you control. If Barrett results from an EX Burst, you do 2k damage instead for each. So like,
nice, huh?
That's a one shot most of the time. Like if you've got a board, that's it. And now Jesus Christ. Okay.
Red 13 then Aaron.
Red 13.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a Final Fantasy VII and forward, fire forward. 8k power. If you control the category 7 forward other than Red 13, Red 13 gains 1,000 power haste and first strike. Alright, so it's a 9k hasty beater. It's pretty good. And last but not least, we got the pretty Princess Aerith. She's a light, right?
Yep.
She's a light forward ancient. When Aerith enters the field, choose up to 2 Final Fantasy VII characters in your break zone other than Aerith and add them to your hand. You can tap 1 and tap Aerith, put Aerith into the break zone, select one of the 2 following abilities. You choose a final. You choose 1 category 7 forward you control. Dull it, and it gains this forward cannot be broken until the end of the turn. Or you choose 1 dark forward and break it. So basically, kill Sephiroth. Pew. Right?
Yeah, basically. If it's a dark. So yeah, guys. So this is just the part for the Cloud video. Well, put it up for a moment, Lucas.
Wow.
So this is the part. This is part 1 of the starter deck series that we're going to be doing. So we displayed what the cards did and what their effects is to make sure that there's no confusion. And I'm going to be doing the Sephiroth part, while Lucas is going to be more on the background on that. So thanks for watching, and continue looking at the Final Fantasy content, because if you give us the report for the Final Fantasy, we'll be doing the MTG content that we did for cracking the battles, and hopefully we'll see you again next time on
We'll
Saturday.
see you guys on Saturday.
See you
Saturday is Final Fantasy Day. Sunday is Vanguard Podcast Day. Oh fuck! I forgot to upload a video. No, I did. Sometimes I scare myself. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And have a good day.
Yeah, see you next week for Sephiroth.
Yeah, Sephiroth next week.